6 months after I became governor, I stopped insecurity. Today, they are beheading Nigerians in Rivers State. Today, your governor is sitting with criminals and eating with them. As a governor, I never started with any criminal. I took them to court, I prosecuted them, and I supported the security. I never slept. Asked my wife. One day, my wife asked me, "Where do you always go and come back by 2?" I said, "No problem. Tomorrow, you will join me." Tomorrow, I put her in a car and took her alongside the commissioner of police and the brigade commander, who were physically chasing criminals ourselves. Today, you can't sleep. I come back as former governor of Rivers State. I join you to sleep at 6 p.m. because I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to go out. People will come here, "Can I see you?" I say, "Please don't come. It's a bit too late." When I was governor, the nightclubs were functioning. I, Chubike Rotimi Amechi, I went to several nightclubs and I danced. The Rivers man is known for enjoyment.
Welcome back to Sunrise Today. We're coming to you live from Port Harcourt. Your Excellency, you've always had an issue or two with the police. Could you tell us how secure is the state? Have you resolved the challenges or issues you have with the police?
My disagreement with police has nothing to do about the security of the state. It has to do with interference in the political cycle. I mean, when there's an election, the role they play. That's why we've always disagreed. But in terms of security of the state, you know, when people say, take for example, the former governor in his 52nd birthday has said the state is so insecure. First of all, it's an indictment on the security agencies. The indictment, they are not up to task in doing their job, which is not fair. I can say this with all amount of confidence and authority that when we came on board, the former administration refused to pay the security agencies 6 months of their allowances. And that, of course, dampened the spirit. I had to clear the backlog of that 6 months. I cleared it. Now, when you say state is insecure, how? I have told you that when he was governor, the chairman of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Professor Nini Breeze, was kidnapped. When he was governor, Professor Nini Breeze was what? Kidnapped.
Haven't we had any cases of kidnapping?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. When he was governor, his own leader for local government was killed. When he was governor, his own best friend, Charles Nsebe, was killed, was assassinated. Two sides. I just want to mention one or two to let you know that when you talk about crime, nobody will say, no part of this country, with this war today, you can say you can totally eliminate crime. But I want to give kudos to the security agencies in this state. I've given them all the necessary support and they've done quite a good job. Look at the index. It's not to come out as the police, the SSS, they have the index of crime. Look at the rate of crime. Compared Rivers and other states. I do agree that there was a time there was a court war. There was a court war. And yes, there was a court war among the groups.
Has it stopped?
Of course, it has come down so much. After the amnesty program, it has come down so much. I am not saying you don't have, from time to time, you know, where you can see one group going to fight the other group. No, you cannot say that. Life is very, very okay in Port Harcourt. Somebody said when he was governor, he was going to clubs. He was partying in the night. How would he have partied in the night when all the streets were dark, there was no light, there was no street light? You could not imagine that as the governor of a state, the black people, when we gave out street light, it was as if it was, hey, you mean we could have street light? But now, what is it? Because the people have not for long not seen street light. People for long have not seen traffic light. So it's as if it's so much a big thing. They were celebrating it.
Is it that it never existed since Rivers State was...
For which years? Donkey years that they've seen us. So for the past 8, I mean, whatever.
So
they couldn't see street lights.
During the tenure of Governor Peter Odili, there were no street lights?
I was talking about 8 years. If you didn't have light for 8 years, street light for 8 years,
is it that
it will look as if it's 40 years ago.
Is that the reason why you had crime in the state at the time?
No, that a way reduces crime. You passed through Port Harcourt last night, you see the street lights are done in most of the streets.
Were they there and they were not working?
When something is not working, is it there? So you could come and put a pole. Doesn't mean that that's light. Pole in itself does not give light.
How much did it cost you to do that?
I don't have the Minister of Power should be able to do. I don't have it right here with me to say this actual figure. I don't want to say something tomorrow you find out that wasn't the actual figure. You say, oh, but this is what you told us. So I must be realistic. Now, but the point I'm making is that you move around, you see clubs. Somebody said there are no more clubs, nothing's happening, no nightlife. But just go around Port Harcourt and see whether there's like the nightlife or not.
Let me take this question. Since we're talking about security, somebody is asking, what is Governor Wike doing about gun-toting youths on East-West Road and Rumuji who come out and shoot openly at cars and kidnap?
First of all, East-West Road is the federal